Okay, let's start. Today I'm going to do Bose notation past paper questions. Okay, Bose notation past paper question. All the things we have done last 2 days regarding Bose notation. Then same thing we have to practice with past papers. That's it. Okay. I'll give you questions. Okay, first you sketch this diagram. (2024) A-level question. 2024. Okay, sketch this figure. Where W, upward P, here 60 degree, hinge A, B, C and D. Okay, sketch this diagram. Here AB, BC, CA equal 2A. AB, BC, CA, 2A. Okay, you follow this procedure. Find P, find stresses. In terms of W. So I gave this question short form. You first sketch the diagram and start sketching. Start finding P first. Okay, I'll give you 2-3 minutes to start it. Take time. Okay, now here first step we have to find P, no? Then we have hinge here, then you better take moment about A first. Then find length here 2A, no? Then for this one perpendicular length, okay, for this one we have to produce it. Okay, here 2A, take here B, here sin 60. Sin 60 equal B tan 60, no? Tan 60 B over 2A. Tan 60 root 3, then B equal 2 root 3A. B equal 2 root 3A. Here 30, and here this length B cos 30. Still we are not using Bose notation. Then take moment about A. If we have hinge, we better take moment about that hinge, because we have neglect that forces at A, no? Then W into perpendicular distance 2A plus B cos 30. 2A plus B cos 30 minus P times here 2A. 0. 2A plus B mean 2 root 3 A cos 30 root 3 over 2 2PA, and cancel 2A, then W 1 plus 3 over 2 equal P, then P equal 5W over 2, then here the P value. So initially we have to find it, but when you use Bose notation, no need to find P. So if you go to here, then you can complete these two unknown forces, no? So thereafter you go to this point, then we can find these two. Then thereafter you go to this point, then we can find these two. No? Then without finding P also, we can continue the action. Then no need to find P. Okay. Then Bose notation. Then here P value 5W over 2. Then we have hinge here. Then you sketch boundary line around the figure. Then label regions. Here we have one region, let's say A. Here one region B. And here C, D and E. Likewise, we have to label regions. No? Then we have to select one vertex and sketch first polygon. Otherwise, we say stress diagram. No? Stress diagram. First, you need to go to a vertex with two unknowns. No? You have to go to vertex with two unknowns. Here, this is the best vertex. Then you select D and go around it. Okay. Start now. Start. If you have doubt, do with me. Take vertex D, go around anticlockwise sense. First you cross known force BC vertically downward. I'll sketch here BC W. Then by side write down that BC equal W. Then CD horizontal. Here CD horizontal. Then DB to the horizontal 30. B is here. Then D is here. To the horizontal 30. Then here stress diagram. Same time you better to mark forces. Select this vertex and go around it again. C to D. Here C to D this way. To mark arrow. Then D to B. D to B here this way. You mark arrow indicating that direction. Okay. Then the other corners opposite directions. Other corners opposite directions. Now same time we better to update table. Then here table represent rod stresses, tension or thrust. As well as magnitude. So you better to start with these two rods, BD and CD. Here BD and CD. So for BD we have thrust, the other one CD tension. Thrust, tension. Then here BD separated by BD again. Then here represented by BD. CD. Here CD rod represented by again CD regions. And you put here CD. Then same time you obtain values by this force diagram. Consider ABC triangle, BCD triangle. You apply sine rule. Then BC over sine 30, CD over sine 60, BD over sine 90, BD over sine 90. Okay. Then simplify. BC value W, sine 30 half, CD sine 60 root 3 over 2, BD over 1. Then here by this you can find CD value cancel to W root 3, root 3W. And BD value 2W. Then here BD 2W, CD root 3W. Okay. Now same time you go to the other vertex C. Then always you move to vertex with two unknowns. Then sketch CE here 60 to the horizontal. Here 60 to the horizontal, CE. So E on this line. Then ED again 60 the horizontal. ED, D is here, 60 the horizontal. Then here this will be E. Then same time you mark forces here, CE, CE this way, ED, ED this way. Then update table, here on AC and CB. Here AC rod tension, CE rod thrust. AC rod tension, CB rod thrust. Then here AC rod represented by EC region, EC. CB rod represented by ED region. So anyway, EC DE equal is CD, no? And CD equal EC equal ED. And that is root 3W, no? Root 3W, root 3W. Both are same. Then we have to find another one rod, no? Then you go to this B vertex, EA horizontal, EA horizontal, AB vertical. Then here this point will be A, no? Same time mark forces, go to this vertex, EA this way, then mark it, then it is thrust. Then AB rod, it is thrust. So AB represented by AE. AE. So here AE is this line, EC cos 60. AE equal result, EC cos 60. Then EC means root 3W, cos 60 sin 30 half. Then root 3W over 2. Root 3W divided by 2. Okay, that's how we do it. Then very simple question, 2024 A-level question. Okay, you complete. You complete. Complete. Okay, now while you are doing, you check this one. So here we have to mark boundary line, no? Boundary line. So we mark boundary line to represent all the rods. Then you better to get that boundary through A. Then when we get boundary through A, we can neglect this A vertex. We can neglect that vertex. So if you consider boundary like this, we consider only about vertex D. Vertex D. If you consider boundary like this, forget this part, then we consider vertex D, B and C all. Okay. So for this case, you can take boundary through A or like this. And if we need to find stresses by using Bose notation, say we need to find stresses by using Gauss notation. So here we have two components now. You mark them like rods. Mark them like rods and you take boundary now like this. Then here we can see this one like two rods, but anyway using Gauss notation we can find it. Okay, then reaction at A and P value we can find using Gauss notation. By using Gauss notation. So P represented by AB no? Here AB. AB, that line represent reaction, no? That line represent reaction. Here P represented by AB. Then here AB, this line segment represent the value of P. Value of P. Okay. Okay. Complete that question. Complete it. Let's do 2023 question. I'll give you the figure. You continue alone. Here hinge. AC equal to A, given data, ABC 30. First one find P. Second one find stresses. So that's the question. Okay, you start it. CAD angle 30. CAD 30. Continue. Okay, now here first step we have to find P now. So we have hinge here. So you better remember, first step we better to get moment about that hinge. Okay, so you take moment about A, say clockwise, then AC given 2A, then here AD 2A cos 30, sin 60 root 3 over 2, then root 3A, then here 60 now, then here 2A, here this angle 30 again, then sin 30, tan 30 equal 2A divided by AB, 2A divided by AB, then here AB value 1 over root 3, then AB equal 2 root 3A, then perpendicular distance W times AB, no? AB minus P times AD cos 60, AD cos 60, then W times AB 2 root 3A, P AD value, here AD value root 3A, cos 60 half. Now simplify, then P value equal 4W, P value equal 4W, here this is 4W. Now P okay. Now we have to find stresses now, stresses in each rod. Then no need to worry about this hinge forces, no? Then you take boundary like this, passing through A. Then here one region A, say simple A. Here another region B, produce. Here C, D and E. These are the regions. Now you go to vertex with maximum 2 unknowns. Otherwise we can't complete, no? Otherwise we can't complete. Maximum 2 unknowns. So here, better to go to this vertex. Or this one also okay, no? We know P, no? Then we can go to this vertex, but you better to go B. Then start sketching stress diagram. Then I'll go to vertex B, go around it anti-clockwise sense, cross known force AB downward W. Here AB. By the side write down AB equal W. Then BE to the horizontal 30. Here to the horizontal 30. Then EA horizontal. EA horizontal. Then here BE this way. EA here this way. Same time you better to update table, no? And same time you find values. Then consider ABD triangle. You can go forward, no? Then you can go to this vertex again. BD here 30, 60 to the vertical 60. BD here B is here D to the vertical 60. Here 60 degree, no? Same inclination. Then D on this line. BD, DE vertical. Then E is here. Then B, D. Then same time mark forces. BD. Here BD this way. Mark to this vertex. Then DE upward. Okay. Then you go to this vertex again. BC vertically downward. It is 4W, no? Here W, no? 4W. Sketch 4W line. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Likewise, get 4W force. Then CD Here D, no? To the horizontal 61. To the horizontal 60. Here to the vertical 60, to the horizontal 60 here. C. Okay. Then mark CD here this way. Now tension, trust, trust, tension, trust. Then here to the vertical 60. Here 60, 90, no? Here 30, here 60, 30. Now here 60, 60, 60. Then we can easily find the values, no? Then here equilateral triangle, right angle triangle, right angle triangle. By sine rule or resulting forces we can find it, no? Then BC value 4W. The BC value 4W. Continue. Table, rods, stresses, tension or thrust, and magnitude. So in magnitude, no? Then first you go to vertex B, no? Then AB rod, BC rod, you better to get first. AB, BC. Then consider CD, AC. Then consider AD. Then AB thrust, BC tension, CD tension, AC thrust, AD thrust. Here AB represented by AE, BC represented by BE, CD represented by BD, AC represented by ED, AD represented by CD, no? CD. Now you find the forces, no? Okay. We have stress diagram now. Now consider ABE triangle first. ABE triangle, apply sine rule. AB over sine 30. AE over sine 60. BE over sine 90. So AB W, no? Sine 30 half. Sine 60 root 3 over 2 BE. Then here AE root 3 W BE 2 W. Then AE root 3 W BE 2 W. BE 2 W. Then BD, BE, ED. Here BE, BD and ED same. So they are 2W, no? 2W, 2W. Then we have to find DC, no? Here DC. DC equal here 60, 30, no? BC cos 30. So we know BC value 4W. root 3 over 2, 2 root 3 w. Then that is 2 root 3 w. Then here we are doing geometrical thing. Okay, you have to practice geometry. Then we can complete that question. Okay, check your answers and do. Okay, then let's do 2022 A-level question. I'll give you the figure. Here it is, row 3a, a 90, that's hinge here, a, b, downward w, horizontal p, d, then 60, 90, they meet at this point. Here where w, c. Okay, first part, find P. Second part, find stresses. Okay, now you start. This is 2022 A-level question. 2022. Continue. Okay, check your answers. To find P, you take moment about A. Take moment about A, clockwise or anti-clockwise. Then W into here root 3A plus here W into here full length. Here root 3A, A, here 2A, 90 now. Then tan 60 equal BC divided by 2A na? Tan 60 root 3, then BC 2 root 3A. Here BC equal 2 root 3A. Then BC here 60. Here 30. Tan 30 equal A over root 3 na? 30. 90 here 60 na? 60. Then here BC 2 root 3. Cos 60 equal P times here perpendicular distance A. Now simplify. Cancel A. Then P equal 2 root 3 W na? P value 2 root 3 W. Then you sketch a boundary line. Then we know P. Then label regions A, B, C, D, E, F. First, you better to go with known forces. ABW. So I'm considering anti-clockwise. ABW, then BC again W. Then you go to here, CD, find this angle, here 60 no, here angle 30, then 30 no. Then CD to the vertical 60, to the vertical 60, then D on this line. Remember D on this line. Then DB to the vertical T 30, to the vertical T 30. Then here this will be D, no? D. Same time mark forces CD this way, DB here this way. Then opposite corners mark other opposite direction. Now here 60 no, here 30. Then this is isosceles triangle, no? Isosceles triangle. Then same time we can update the table. Same time you update the table. So here we have considered about BC and DC. Then here BC and DC. Here DC tension, BC thrust. BC thrust tension. Here DC represented by CD. DC represented by CD again. BC represented by BD. BD. Okay, now here CD equal BC, BC equal W, BC equal DC, then DC equal W. Then BD, W cos 30, W cos 30, BD, W cos 30, W cos 30, 2W cos 30. Root 3W. Here root 3W. Okay. Then go to this vertex DE, here DE no, to the horizontal 30. D is here to the horizontal 30. EA horizontal, here A, EA horizontal. Here this will be E. Then same time mark forces DE, here this way. EA, here this A. Here 90, no? 90. Now update table BD and AB. AB, BD. AB trust, BD, BD tension. Then AB represented by AE, BD, BD represented by ED, ED. Okay? Continue. Here p value some are wrong. Huh? P value wrong. Here W into row 3A, W into, here we have to add another row 3A, no? You add here another row 3A. Then here 3 row 3W. 3 row 3W. Okay. Then ED to the horizontal 30, no? 30. Then, so now we have to find here AE and ED. You can solve simultaneous equation, or let's see to get geometry. Here ED, check my method. Here check my method. ED cos 30, DC cos 30. Addition AE, no? AE. Then I'll get this equation ED cos 30, DC cos 30 equal AE. Then DCW, no? Cos 30 root 3 over 2. Ne? ED root 3 over 2 DCW cos 30 root 3 over 2 AE. Is it okay? ED cos 30 DC cos 30. Ne? Okay. AE. Now here the equation multiply by 2, 2AE minus root 3 ED equal root 3W. Say first equation. Multiply by 2, then 2AE minus root 3 ED equal root 3W. Then same time, here ED sin 30 ED sin 30 equal AB plus BC plus DC cos 60. Then ABW, BCW, DC again W cos 60. Half. Then 2, 4, 5. 5W over 2 ED. Then update the table. Then ED 5W over 2, no? 5W over 2. Okay. Then here 5W over 2 you substitute here. Here ED no? 5W over 2. Then by this you find AE. 5W over 2. Then 7W over 2. 7 root 3 W over 2. Or 4 no? Here 5W over 2. With this one 7 W over 2. 7 root 3 W over 2. Or 4. Then AE 7 root 3 W over 4. Check your answers. Then we have to find another one. CF horizontal. CF horizontal. FE vertical. Then here F. Then FE upward. Then AD thrust. Then AD thrust. So AD now represented by EF, no? EF. Then find EF. EF equal 2W. Here 2W. 2W. Okay. Complete it. Complete. Okay, here ED sin 30, no? Then ED equal 5W, not over 2, huh? Just only 5W. Then here 5, 6, 3W. 3 root 3W only, no? 5, 6, 3 root 3W. AE 3 root 3. W, other one okay. Okay, you complete now. Complete it. Okay, then let's try 2021. 2021. Okay, I'll give you a figure. You try it 2021. Here the figure. Hinge A, B, C, D. Here perpendicular force. These are equal rods. P. Vertically W. First one find P. Second one find stresses. Okay, you try now. Take your time. Do alone. Here equal, then 60, 60 to the horizontal 30 and 30, and here again 30 and 30. No? Then P perpendicular DC. Now here same line. No? Then to find P, you take moment about A. Take moment about A. W into, you take here simple A length. W into A cos 30. Then P cos 30 passing through A, forget it, P sin 30. Is it 30? Okay, let's see. 30, 60, 30, 60, no? 30, 60, 30, 60. P cos 30. P cos 30, you forget it, P sin 30. P sin 30 into perpendicular distance is this. A cos 30, A cos 30, 2A cos 30. 2A cos 30. Okay, W into A cos 30. Then P sin 30 into A cos 30, A cos 30, 2A cos 30. Then cancel A cos 30, sin 30 half. Then P value equal W. No? P value equal W. Okay, then you sketch boundary line. Here W, region A, B, C, D, and E. First you cross known forces A, B, W vertically, AB equal W. Then BC to the horizontal 60, to the horizontal 60, again W. See somewhere here. Okay, BCW. Okay, then you complete this CD to the horizontal 30. D on this line. Yeah, to the horizontal 60, no? To the horizontal 60. W somewhere here. BC. Then CD to the horizontal 30. To the horizontal 30. You see now? D on this line. DB to the horizontal 30. Here B 30. Here this will be D. Now see this. This is 90. Here 30. And here 60. Same time mark forces. CD this way. DB this way. Okay. Then you consider here this triangle, BCD triangle, BC over sin 60, BD over sin 30, CD over sin 90. Then BCW, no? Sin 60 root 3 over 2, BD sin 30 half, sin 30 half, CD. Then BD W over root 3, CD 2W over root 3. Then same time we can update the table. Same time you update table. Continue. Check this value. Check this value. This is somewhat wrong. P sine 60, no? P sine 60 times 2a cos 30. Then here P will be root 3w. BC root 3w. BC root 3w. Then here root 3w. BD equal w. CD equal 2w. CD equal 2w. Here P value w over root 3. W over root 3. Then BC w over root 3. Previous value is wrong. W over root 3. Here w over root 3. Then BD w over 3. Then CD 2w over 3. 2w over 3, yeah? Continue. Update the table. BC rod, thrust, DC rod, tension. Then BC rod given by DC 2w over 3. Here w over 3. DC rod given by BD. Okay, now that part okay. Then go to here, CE to the horizontal 30. To the horizontal 30. ED vertical. Here E. Then mark forces CE this way, ED downward. Then AB rod, thrust, and BD rod tension. AB rod EC, BD rod ED. Okay. Then find the values here. Here we can see equilateral triangle now. Here 60. Here 60. CD. Here CD equal with ED and CE. Then CD equal 2w over 3. EC, ED both 2w over 3. Okay, then you go to this vertex EA. Here A. EA tension. Sorry, AD, no? Then AE, BD same. W over 3. W over 3. Okay, complete that. That is 2021. Okay, and let's try 2020 question. 2020. Take this figure. Okay, you continue here. A hinge. Here equal rods. Equal rods. Find P. Find stresses. Continue. Continue. Okay, now take moment about A first. To find p value, take moment about A, then W into A, 2W into here A by 2 no, equal P into A plus A by 2. Then 2W 3P over 2. 2W 3P over 2. Then P equal 4W over 3. P value 4W over 3 no? Okay. Then here 4W over 3. Sketch boundary line. Here we have vertex hinge now. Then region A, B, C, D, E, F. First you cross known forces A, B, W, B, C, 4W over 3 upward, then somewhere here A, B, W, B, C, 4W over 3. Then C, D, 2W, 2W, here 4W over 3, somewhere here. Then you go to this vertex, complete it. CF horizontal, FB to the horizontal 30, 60 no? Here, same time mark forces, CF this way, FB here this way. Then go to this vertex. Then you better to find forces. Huh? Consider CBF triangle. CB over sine 60. CB over sine 60, CF over sine 30. BF over sine 90. Then CB, that's BC, 4W over 3 no? 4W over 3, sine 60 root 3 over 2, CF sine 30 half, BF. CF equal 4W over 3 root 3. Cancel 2, 4W over 3 root 3. BF equal 8W over 3 root 3. Okay. Then go to here this vertex, FE to the horizontal 60, EA horizontal. E 60. Then EF sine 30, sine 60 na? EF sine 60 equals CA. CA. Then 4W over 3 W, W over 3 na? Root 3 W over 2, W over 3. EF 2W over 3 root 3. 2W 3 root 3 EF. Okay now. Then FE, EA, then AE, find AE value. AE equals CF plus EF cos 60, CF 4W over 3 root 3, EF 2W over 3 root 3 half, 5W over 3 root 3, 5W over 3 root 3. Okay, then you go to here this vertex CD, okay, DE. then DE, here this way. Then DE sin 60. DE sin 60 equal AD. DE sin 60 equal AB AD, no? See here 2W minus W03. 5W, 10W over 3√3 DE. Now all the values are okay. Now update the table. So start from the beginning. First DC, BC, then AB, BD, then AD. DC thrust, BC tension, AB tension, BD thrust, AD thrust. Then DC separated by CF, BC separated by BF, AB separated by AE, BD separated by EF, AD separated by ED. Okay, now update table. CF, it is 4W over 3√3. BF, 8W over 3√3. AE, 5W over 3√3. EF, 2W over 3√3. ED, 10W over 3√3. Check your answers. Usually we better to rationalize denominator, then better to multiply by √3 upstairs and downstairs, and better to rationalize denominator for final answer. Okay, check this one. So if you have figure like this, consider here 500 Newton force. Now this is symmetrical body, no? Symmetrical body. Then no need to think about full system. You mark here R, 250, no? 250. Then no need to think about full body. You can consider half. you can consider half, because here this rod equal with this. Here this rod equal with this, and this rod equal with this. Therefore, you can consider half of that. If there is symmetrical system, then diagram must be symmetrical, forces must be symmetrical. Then you can take only half. You can take only half. Okay. Then put that note it. Okay, you complete this half, not now, you complete this half, then you can copy the other side, same forces. Then here this one equal with the other side. Then you can select only half. That is for symmetrical system. Symmetrical system. Somewhere here write down, for symmetrical systems, consider only half of that. Consider only half of that. Consider only half of that. Then that's all about Boss notation. You complete all the other past paper questions. Complete all the other past paper questions you can do now. Then we can wind up that Boss notation part. Okay, that's all.